mic's not working.
For the love of fantasy, London, are you ready to meet the cast of The Lord of the Rings? Please help me welcome to the stage, Rhys Hopkins. Please welcome Craig Parker. Please welcome David Wenham. Please give a warm London welcome to John Rhys Davies. Please welcome Donnie Monaghan. Let's hear it for him, London. Please welcome Billy Boyd. Please welcome Sean Astin. Please welcome Elijah Wood. And London, please welcome, making his first ever Comic-Con debut, presented by Monopoly Events, Sir Ian McKellen.
Gandalf, you're late.
Bilbo Baggins, a wizard is never late.
London, let's keep it going for the cast of The Lord of the Rings. Keep it going.
Nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to.
What an honor, ladies and gentlemen, one more time for the cast of The Lord of the Rings. What an honor to have you all here. If you're just joining us for the first time, I'll say hello to our amazing cast, but then we are going to the fans, as here at Monopoly Events, we are by the fans, for the fans, and we're going to make this an interactive, memorable Q&A. How's that sound? We'll just go down the line here. How is everybody enjoying Comic-Con? Sir Ian McKellen, first ever Comic-Con. How's it been going?
I am exhausted. I have met so many Gandalfs today. And hobbits. And lovely people from my hometown, and Wigan and Bolton, from all over the United Kingdom, but then from Chile, from New Zealand, from Italy, from Croatia, from Poland. Absolutely astonishing.
What an honor to have you here. Yes, round of applause. Absolute pleasure. We'll start with you, Bruce. How have you been enjoying Comic-Con? We'll go down the line here.
Absolutely loved it. I was talking to one of the others before, and they talked about it's humbling. It's really humbling. David was saying this, and it truly is. Like, you guys give us far too much sort of thanks. It's you who we should be thanking, because we wouldn't be here if you didn't provide the support for this amazing gig that we had the privilege of being part of. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, it's been wonderful. We always love seeing you all and interacting with you all and hearing your stories and the way that these films connect to you in such profound and beautiful ways. So we're so grateful for that.
Before the films, of course, there were the books. And I used to keep a blog from the set on New Zealand. So did Peter Jackson, the director, and we were constantly contacting the fans, not of the films because they hadn't been made, but of the books. And they were all very worried that we were going to make the Lord of the Rings that they knew from having read it themselves. And we were able to reassure them that we loved the books as much as they did. But from the word go, the point I'm making is, those films were being made for the fans of Tolkien. They were not Hollywood movies, they were not British movies, they were actually Kiwi movies, they were New Zealand movies. And that was something special. The love that arrived when the first film came out, do you remember? And then we knew when we went back to make the second and the third of the films that we were making them for a ready-made audience. And you are the residue of that audience. You are the children maybe of that audience. But it's a phenomenon, absolute phenomenon. I don't believe there's another series of films in the world that have the same affection from not just the cast, but from the audience too. Good for you.
Hello. I've been dropping away with Sir Honest.
I've had an amazing time too, and I'm looking forward to hearing more from Sir Ian.
It still amazes me, and it is such a privilege that something that was done 25 years ago still it's being talked about and loved with all of us here today. So thank you for coming, and we're all part of the same family, and it is magic. Cheers.
Thank you so much. Let's take this to the audience, if we may. We've got a question right over here. What professionally has made your heart the happiest?
Well, entre nous, I do have a favourite hobbit. I'm not going to tell you who he is, but he knows. Don't you?
Thank you. We've got a question right here in the middle. Hi.
So, hi. I'm a huge fan of all of you guys. So, my name is Livy. As I said, I'm a huge fan of all of you guys. And today is my 10th birthday. And,
We gotta do it. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Livy. Happy birthday to
Happy birthday.
thank you. And to the question, what
Let's try again.
animal do you relate to the most?
Human animal.
Oh yeah.
Today, cheetah.
After the inside of my mouth feels like the inside of a wag's mouth. Now, after today.
I like ants. Ants are my favourite animal, so I'm going to say ants. I like to work. I don't keep on working.
I like raccoons.
Yeah, you smell like a raccoon.
Thank you.
The extinct moa bird, a bird that couldn't fly.
No, bless it.
I've always enjoyed a monkey.
I'd go for an albatross.
An eagle.
My albatross trumps your eagle. Not if it's one of Gandalf's eagles, he doesn't.
I'm in your turtle.
Thanks, Libby.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Through shadow to the edge of night until the stars are all alight. Mist and shadow, cloud and shade, all shall fade, all shall
The best thing about Barney was that he was Sean Bean. And the worst thing about Sean Bean is that he's a Yorkshireman.
He didn't come to Comic-Con to get booed. I heard that, you guys. My goodness. Thank you so very much. Hi there.
Hi, my name is Rhys, and my question is, what's a song or artist that you relate to your character or your time on screen?
Very quickly, I have a little moment in it where I get killed, but there is behind the killing Howard Shore's spectacular music, which runs all through the film at so many different moments and paints the journey of the film in such a way. And there is no work that I needed to do because Howard Shore does it all in the background. So when people sit in the theatre and cry when someone dies, I go, thank you, Howard Shore, very, very much. And he's beautiful.
May I suggest that since we have so many questions, that only one of us answers these group questions, because
That's fair.
otherwise the people at the back haven't got a chance.
Yes, let's as many as we can. Thank you so much. We'll go to our next question, please. We're going to limit it to one question each, please, if you don't mind. Hello.
Hi guys. Like many here, I first saw the movies as a child and I loved them, but as a young boy you love the action sequences and the humor, but you don't really get how deep the story goes as a child. But as you grow older, kind of the characters grow with you because you understand them better, which leads to my question. When you started working on those films, did you immediately understand what Peter Jackson or even Tolkien's vision was of your character? And did you also have to kind of grow into your character as the filming went on?
Who wants to take that?
Well, certainly for me, as one of the four hobbits, it was really important with so many characters in this story. When you had a beat to play, that you were ready to play that beat. So in my house, I had a spare room that I had one wall that had the journey of Pippin. So when he meets Gandalf, when he's in drops the skeleton down the well, how all these things changed them. So I had a little graph because we would jump from one movie to another. So the night before we went to do one of the scenes, I'd say, oh, what's just happened and what happened 2 months ago, And because of that, I felt like I kind of knew the character quite well before we even started, Because we said goodbye to Gandalf quite early on in the story. So we had to think, well, what have we all done before that, So I think it was really important to try and graph so that when you got those moments to play something in the story that you knew where you were. Yeah.
Feel free to suggest that if that.
Well, the best note was given to me quite recently, actually, when I was rehearsing for King Lear, the old man in Shakespeare's play, and the director said to me, very good, Ian, what you're doing, but I think you should surprise yourself. In other words, don't know what's going to happen next. And you see, that's life, isn't it? We don't know what's going to happen next. I didn't know this question was going to come up. So I can't tell you what the worst thing the director ever said to me was.
Thank you. Great question. Hello. Looking great.
Thank you. I'm Stephen. This question is directed to Sean. It's also a potato question. Boiled, mashed, or in a stew?
Potatoes. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew with a nice piece of fried fish. I would say boiled. And here's a camping hack. You do the little russet potatoes, because you were very specific. You boil them, and then you put butter on your hand. And then salt on the butter on your hand, and then you roll it around and you eat it like an apple.
Thank you very much.
Hello.
Hi, I'm James. I was trying to say I love you all. I just went to know if we could hear from Gandalf himself, the iconic "You Shall Not Pass."
So, just, do you want someone to be the Balrog, Ian?
It needs a stamp.
The Balrog. It was me and the Balrog, wasn't it? Yes. I was all done up as Gandalf, and there was no Balrog. In fact, there wasn't anything there for me to look at, apart from a yellow tennis ball on top of a post, and I had to talk to that. And after a few times of saying the line, shouting, I said, Peter, could you tell me what the Balrog looks like? And he said, I haven't the faintest idea. He said, but it's going to look absolutely horrible. So I said, you shall not bounce!
Follow that question. Oh, goodness. Come on up. Hi there.
Billy, what do you think about when Vigo kissed you?
Oh. If there was one moment I had to relive, it's when Vigo kissed me. But the story for that, for people who don't know, Sean was getting married to Rosie Cotton. And
I'd relive that moment, sorry.
And that was just happening in the studio in Wellington. So there wasn't many people there. There wasn't a big crowd. And Vigo was watching this, and I was asleep in my trailer, as I often was. And a banging on the door came, and there was Vigo saying, Samwise is getting married. He needs some friends there to make it more like a wedding. And so I just woke up and I was, oh yeah, okay. And we went, and they were doing the scene where, you know, you can kiss the bride and she throws out the flowers. And me and Vigo were on the other side of the camera, clapping and yay, go Sam. And I think Vigo still felt like it wasn't like a wedding. So it came with one take, and he just grabbed me and he kissed me hard on my mouth. Like really kissed me. And it was rough. And he has a beard, a man's this beard, and I'm a hobbit. And I think I fell in love for a second. And yeah, it was, but it was all to make Sean laugh, you know.
And it worked beautifully.
And make memories, of course, that we'll remember forever on screen. But Sir Ian McKellen, if you wouldn't mind, any final words to the fans here before we let you go for the love of fantasy? You have the floor.
I hear there's going to be another movie set in Middle-earth. And it's going to start filming in May. It's going to be directed by Gollum, and it's all about Gollum. Yes! But I'll tell you two secrets about the casting. There's a character in the movie called Frodo. And there's another character called Gandalf. And apart from that, my lips are sealed.
One more time, make some noise! Yes! You guys have been an incredible cast. Thank you so much. Incredible questions from you all. I am fangirling. I might cry a little bit. That was amazing, right? Wow! Thank you to everyone at Monopoly Events for letting us experience that. If you are going to be leaving the convention, we hate to see you go. You've been amazing. Give yourselves a round of applause. So many lovely people here. Thank you. We're going to ask that you exit to the right where I'm pointing here. And thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to share all of your photos, videos, and memories from this weekend at For the Love of Fantasy. I've been SoCal Val. You guys have been awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys for watching this video. If you like what you've seen, give the video a thumbs up and subscribe today and turn on the notifications to be notified on new videos. And I hope to see you on the next video. Bye.